Welcome to Bad Wrench Automotive. All right, so I'm going to show you guys something that is a noted problem on Nissan Pathfinders and the 4.0 engines. If you guys have one of these vehicles and one of these engines, make sure you check these parts. They deteriorate rapidly. I mean, these things are in worse shape than I've ever seen any of these boots ever on an intake system. And the fact that the parts are readily available online is a whole nother problem. Let's go ahead and take a look at these, and then I'll explain what we do about this. All right, guys, so you already see my new ones fixed to the intake here. And the reason this needed to happen is these things deteriorate to the point that they crack open. This one's the worst one right there. You guys can see that. It's cracked open, and what this means is it's going to suck air right into the engine. And this one has a sensor that sits on the air box right here that meters the air coming in. If any air gets past that point of that sensor, it's not metering the air going in, meaning that the engine's going to run poorly. It means that we're going to have lean engine conditions because it's pulling more air, not getting enough fuel. That is very, very damaging to an engine. These are things you should always check whenever you're taking your intake systems apart. Make sure you check these. And these are readily available online, meaning that it's a common enough problem that they're making reproduction parts for this. I'm going to guess because they used a cheap rubber compound that just doesn't last the test of time. I've done many intake systems on GM vehicles, on foreign vehicles. You guys know we have a Kia Soul right there. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, as the vehicle ages, this is why you need to do your vehicle inspections. This one was a simple one, guys, and in order to change these out, all you need is either a flat screwdriver or an 8mm socket. I strongly suggest using an 8mm socket because on LS Goat, I did cut my palm open, and you guys saw that in one of the videos. It was because I was using a flat-bladed screwdriver holding an intake setup similar to this, and the screwdriver slipped off and went through the palm of my hand. So I would strongly suggest using the 8mm socket rather than the flat screwdriver. Not only that, but you can get the clamps tighter to where you know you won't be pulling air around the rubber clamps, around the clamp and the rubber. This rubber is cheaply made, guys, and it isn't made to last the test of the vehicle. It does fail prematurely. We do need to check these when we're doing our inspections on our engine. Usually the best time to do this is around the 100K service. If it starts looking kind of bad and it's getting hard and brittle, time to replace it. That's usually a good sign before it cracks. Is it getting really stiff and is it really brittle? If I can chip away a corner just by lightly touching it, time to replace it. But guys, this is how we check these parts. This is what we look for. And we can always look online and find out if a part is easily available. If it is, that means that there's a problem with it. That means that it's known to have issues and people are replacing it. Now, hopefully what we're replacing it with is higher quality and it'll last the rest of this vehicle. But sometimes you can get deceived by parts online. So make sure you guys do your homework. Guys, this is our Nissan Pathfinder project. This is a 06. And if you guys are finding this content helpful, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. And I'll see you on the next one.